Hey everybody, today we're going to look at the steps students take to perform a summative assessment using NCEA Auto. First, I'll click the Login button in the top right corner. I'm going to log in as my student account. Once your student logs in, they can navigate to Home, and they will see two courses. There's the Always On course and the course that they've enrolled in with their teacher. Click on their course that's for their class, and they will see an assessment quiz. Click on that, and they can attempt the quiz. This quiz should only be done for summative assessment. This should be done when you believe your students are ready to take AS 92004. Normally, the assessment quiz pulls a randomized question from a pool of about 8, each with many different variants. This means the odds of two students near one another having the same question is very, very low. For the purpose of this video, the assessment quiz is going to have a question that students will never see in their assessment quiz. This means you can show your students this video if you need them to understand how to take the assessment. Click Attempt Quiz, and they will be shown one question. They should read the question, and they should start programming. There will be two example test cases. What's quite important is that every time a student writes some code, and they're ready to test it, they should come down to the scratch pad here and click the Test Your Code button. This logs that version of their program and every test case they run against it. I'm now going to solve this problem, but I'll fast forward to the bits that are quite interesting. Now that I've written a few lines of code, I want to make sure that it works. So again, we'll come down to the scratch pad, we'll test our code, and this will log the test cases that are being run. We will know for sure that the student has tested and debugged their program based on these test cases being logged. Back to solving. So again, I've written some more code. Let's make sure that we're testing it so that it works. Cool, things seem to be going well so far. Let's keep solving. I'm relatively happy with this solution. Let's test our code again. And one more time. Cool, this is working as I'd expected to. Let's click check. Ooh, this is quite fun. When your students click submit, they are only shown the provided example test cases. This is why using always on is so important, because students will receive almost no feedback during the summative assessment. All I know is that I did not pass all test cases, and because this is red instead of green, I've probably not got achieved. The reason I've not got achieved is because I've not left any comments in my code. So students should do the formative assessment to know that comments are required. Now I've made some changes to my code. Even though they're just comments, there's no harm in testing it again. This ensures that this change is being logged and we know that our students are testing and debugging their program. Cool, I'm going to click check. Now I did not pass all test cases, but because this background is green, I can be relatively confident that I've got maybe achieved or merit. One important thing to note is that if students do get achieved and they're happy with that, they should stop. They do not need to pass every single test case to pass the standard. However, if a student gets achieved and wants to keep trying for excellence, they can keep submitting as many times as they want because we provide them with very limited feedback. So if a student was happy here, they could stop. If they weren't, they could keep trying and should keep trying. That's a quick outline of summative assessment. Next time we'll talk about how to mark it.